Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
Well, here we are again for Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show. And the fun just never stops. It surely doesn't. And one quick note for everybody is apparently if someone drops out, accident or whatever, you press the wrong button, there's no coming back. No lifeline. So you drop out accidentally, it's have a good night and maybe the next show. Just keep that in mind. So watch what buttons you're pushing and don't mess with the internet, whatever you do, because I've been there. I hit the wrong button. I'm done.
All right, thanks. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
We're going to have some friends and some new folks tonight.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and start with you? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my name is John. I have 20 toes and 15 fingers, but other than that, I'm perfectly normal.
You got nubs?
Yeah, 20 toes and 15 fingers.
Oh, you're like the cats with extra fingers. Wait, you're a comedian? What do you do?
Well, I'll try. I saw myself as as a Jim Carrey, but
Yeah, me too.
I think I kind of overstepped my comedic talent.
You set the bar too high.
Yeah.
Where you at, John?
I'm actually in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia.
Where are you located?
Well, I'm in Tampa, Florida here.
Oh, I had a sister that was in the military in Tampa.
Oh, MacDill Air Force Base, right around the corner.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, now that you're a new person on the phone, we're going to throw you in the fire, John. Is that okay?
Sure.
Well, before we throw him in the fire, I wanna maybe introduce us all so that way we can ask the cast which one of us they think is gonna win. I mean the audience and the cast.
Oh yeah, Venus.
I'm introducing a new game.
That's where I was going. We're introducing everybody first.
Good, because we need to turn up for this game that I've invented so that we can take blinds on who we think is gonna win.
You invented the game?
Yeah, I invented the game earlier today, and
wow.
We're gonna try it out right here. What we're gonna do is we of the people that are on the screen, we're gonna try to guess who we think is gonna win, and the person who guesses the winner or persons whoever is gonna get 10 points. Well, sauce points, which could be separately categorized for the people in the audience, but here on Sauce in the City, we will use it to break any ties as if we have a winner, if we have two winners with the same price, with the same score, or we will use it.
Venus, that was just a pre-notice to say that we're going to throw him in the fire. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, he's
So,
he looks like he could stand for a little bit of a tan anyway. Look at him. Get a little twist here.
all right, that's it. Man up. Okay, David, introduce yourself. Where you from?
Hey, what's up? This is Funny Man. Residing at Cumberland, Maryland. Of course, you already know. At work.
You look like Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see what I look like underneath this. You don't. I didn't even know what I look like. I didn't even know what I look like underneath of it. Somebody took a picture. Somebody took a picture, and they sitting there cracking up. They said, "What did you do to your head?" I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." They sent me the picture. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the fan."
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
Well, as long as you're here, that's what counts there, David. What do you want to ask, John?
I wanted to know, because I'm new to the entire MacBook, that whole Apple computer thing, and I ended up buying one today, and it's just extremely complicated as far as just setting it up. It's very complicated. I'm not used to Apple products, so if any of you guys have like any type of advice or leadership or direction that you could point me in, then I'd appreciate it, because I can't even
Well,
they
John,
say they
this
tell
is-
me about say hey Siri and all this other stuff. It's just a long process, so I need help.
Well, John, this is my recommendation. You should have bought Windows.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Why?
it's much easier, 100 times.
Okay.
So, but if anybody can help him, we'll do that in a little while. Right now, we're going to finish introducing people.
There you
Go ahead, Jenny. Introduce yourself. Where are you from? All that good stuff.
Well, my name's Jenny, and I'm originally from California, but I live in Texas. And my mom actually lives in Pennsylvania too, but she's probably nowhere near you, John. She lives in a little BFE town called Shamokin. It's like
I'm familiar with it.
okay, yeah. The only thing she's got going for her is the sweet Lebanon bologna. Oh my god, that stuff's amazing.
Yeah, Lebanon bologna is delicious.
The sweet Lebanon bologna is like what? So good.
Fried bologna sandwiches.
No, it's not like regular bologna. It's delicious.
Yeah, sure. Fried bologna sandwiches. That's what I'm talking about. Bologna's bologna.
No, it's not regular bologna. It's nifty bologna. It's special Amish bologna.
All right, well, hang on to your bologna. Venus, introduce yourself.
I'm Venus the Indigenegress, also Hype 100 radio personality, and I'm here to have fun. I'm here to kick some butt, and I hope y'all think I'm going to win, because I intend to.
She intends to win. Watch out. Oh, but my name's Randy. I'm going to be hosting the show tonight. And then Venus is the main assistant or choreographer or something like that. What title do you want to go by, Venus?
I'm the authenticator.
Authenticator. Jenny's the scorekeeper. So throughout the game there, John, you get certain points. If you answer the right questions and do certain things right, you'll get some points. Or if you don't get no points.
Wrong answers don't count.
Unfortunately, wrong answers don't count. So
Okay, thanks.
you get the big goose egg. So you got to man up for that. but you'll be all right. You'll be all right. But I'm here in Tampa, Florida, and I've been telling jokes, 40 years, 50 years. I've been on a lot of stages between here and damn.
Are you like a Seinfeld?
More like a poor bastard Seinfeld. I'm funnier, but he's got the wallet. But yeah, I've been telling jokes for a long time, and I've been hosting this show now for a couple of days for Brenda due to technical difficulties with Betsy Jr. So, but she's getting it together, and we're going to keep having fun. The fun never stops. That's what I'm saying. So the first game we're going to play,
Never.
we might as well go right into it. What is the game, Venus? You wrote like 3 paragraphs. I have read half of it, and my brain quit.
Oh no!
We're the game.
What?
The game that I explained first was that
Yeah.
we're going to take a blind. Who it is? We think of the people that have introduced themselves on the stream tonight. Who it is that we believe is going to win? We're taking.
We're gonna make a
blind
prediction.
bids. So we need our audience. We need our audience to go ahead and tell us who they think would win. And we need the castmates to go right on ahead. Oh, I guess John is gone. Okay, so of the castmates that are left, we got to see who
I was gonna pick
the
John.
audience believes will.
Now
Well,
what?
it's a little late for that because he dropped off, so he's no longer a part of the scenario that we have here.
Well, who's picking first, the audience or us?
I think we could talk amongst ourselves. Well, actually, you guys are going to DM me. It's going to be a secret.
So we're not gonna, don't say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
Is that what you're saying?
And the people, yes, in the audience, they can type in who it is out loud over there, because we got to look back and see what they said about that.
Well, the audience is having technical difficulties. For some reason, we're echoing. I don't hear it, but Nacho says it's bad, and he's not able to. He's fixing to ditch us because he can't. It's too much. So I don't know.
I
Is
just heard
Brenda-
some distortion in your voice, but I didn't hear any other. I didn't hear any other distortions. And Brenda said that she could not hear it.
So tell him to restart his computer.
Yeah.
Yes, please restart your computer, Nacho, because the echo's
it probably-
probably on your side, pal.
It's probably him.
Okay.
Or is anybody else out there?
Timney's here, and
Hey, Matt.
Are they saying anything about the echo?
Yes.
Oh, I guess everybody restart their computer.
Matt Timney is saying that he hears echo too.
We can't do it. We can't do it because we do it and we're out.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
We're out cold.
We can't get back.
So have them restart their browser, at least start the browser. But let's continue with the game anyways. I mean, do we have any choice? So that's start with you, Venus, since it's your game. Who did you send it? I guess we're gonna do the message, right? Send the message to Venus. David, can you send a message to Venus about who you think is going to win the episode?
Yeah, I
Funny man
already
reading
did.
it.
Okay, I sent my message. Jenny, you sent your message.
Yes.
And Venus, you sent your message. All right, so this will be continued till the end.
I'm
of the
not sending
show.
a message, but
So this is going to be till the end of the show, and then you're going to make the announcement, right?
yes.
Sure.
All right.
Yes, after
All
we
right.
tally our points, we'll see who was right about that. That's where we're going with that.
Any word from the other guy? We've seen John, but he's gone. There was
Well,
somebody, another.
he fell off, I guess.
Yeah. And we warned him. You fall out, you're out. So
Yeah, we definitely did warn him.
he pushed
Well,
the wrong button.
Let's take a vote. Who's
I'm
going
excited
to?
to hear the Jim Carrey jump.
Mhm.
What about Jim Carrey?
Well, Don, I'm going to try to get John back. I'm going to
said
try
I
to
would-
get John back.
I said I was excited to hear the Jim Carrey jump.
Jim Carrey.
Did anybody hear anything about Jim Carrey?
Something about Jim Carrey. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said I was excited to hear the Jim Carrey jump. He said he was the next Jim Carrey or something.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. Right. Is he? Are you getting
Well,
him back there?
I'm trying
Venus?
to get him. I'm trying to get him back right now.
Well, would
I'm
anybody
also
like?
reaching out to the other newbie who was supposed to
Hey,
come.
David, do you feel like doing 3 minutes of comedy while she works on that? Oh, he walked away. How about you, Jenny? You got 3 minutes to do something?
I can try to come up with 3 minutes of something. Let me pull up my notes from the last time I attempted my attempt at humor. But let me find it real quick. It's around here somewhere.
Because the show
Here we go.
must go on.
Okay. That's not it. Here we go. So, has anybody ever encountered a sink that's like, the bathrooms, they're like the motion sensors, but they don't want to cooperate right? They just like half-assedly turn on whenever they feel like it. And so you're just like frantically waving your hands under the sink, like, Mecca lecca hi, Mecca hiney ho. My wish is to have clean hands. And that's all I got on that. Let's see. I've already told those, but it's been a while, so I don't suppose it's okay to regurgitate some old jokes.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
So,
Just do it.
just do it. Did I tell you
Is
about
this the opening act?
I ever got to
Yes.
talk about my Taco Bueno date? So this one time I went on a date. It was a blind date, and he was kind of broke at the time, and agreed to meet me for dinner, but said that we would go Dutch. but he ended up paying for it anyway, which is great. But he met me at the Taco Bueno of all places. The Taco Bueno. Okay.
Taco Bueno.
At least it wasn't Taco Bell. And I guess I should have met him at the other Taco Bueno on the good side of town, not the one on Highway 80, which is where all the streetwalkers are. But, so the food was fine. The date itself was fine. And we go back to our cars, and he was parked right next to me, and we were outside having a cigarette afterwards, because this was before I started vaping. And this dude comes up to us and asked if he could bum a cigarette. And
Oh boy.
I didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, sure, dude. But this dude didn't have a shirt on. Okay, he had a shirt on apparently, because where I was sitting, the window was behind me, and he was looking out at what was going on around us, and it was a crackhead. He didn't have a shirt on. Okay? And so, like, when we first came out, he was actually talking to a couple of cops. And then, like, he walked away and came over to us to get the cigarette. And then this lady cop came up to check on me because she didn't see my date. She only saw the crackhead approaching me for the cigarette. And yeah, I gave him a cigarette. And the dude's like, what happened to your shirt, man? My date. And the dude's like, it ripped off of me. And we were like, okay, well, that's fun. And then he's like, hey, man, do y'all have like a belt or something? Because like my pants are falling off of me too. And by this time, the lady cop, like I said, she'd come around. She was checking on us, making sure we were okay. And my date was like, yeah, there's a piece of rope that's tied to the back of my truck. I guess if you want to use that for both. He's like, oh, yeah, sure. That's great. And he starts like yanking on the rope, trying to break it off the truck. And my date's like, well, you know what? I've got this knife right here. Let me just cut it off for you. And the police officer lady's like, let me do the sharp cutting with the knives and things around the crackhead. And we're like, yes, man, that's a great idea. You know, welcome to our ending of our date here. You know, thanks for participating in this with us. And so we're still just finishing our cigarette. This all happened within like a 7-minute time frame. Okay. And this dude is like wrapping his own hands up in the rope. Like, I don't even know what he was doing. He was spazzing out, but I looked over at exactly the wrong moment, because at this point he had exposed himself.
Oh, nice.
I got to see some dick on my date, just the wrong one. And so needless to say, he got arrested for indecent exposure. But that's one date that's just like etched in my brain. I'll never forget it.
So you didn't marry the guy?
No, I haven't seen him since. I haven't spoken to him since. He's still every now and then just like, hey, pretty lady. And I'm like, hi.
And you have flashbacks of seeing a homeless guy dick.
I kind of do. That part of my brain has just been triggered, you know, there's just different regions of my brain that responds in different ways to different things. Like, you know, when I'm sober. Okay. I have not had anything to drink or smoke in way too long. I forgot to grab my vape pen. So I'm going to go grab my spicy vape here in a little bit, just maybe.
Well, it's been 3 minutes if you want to go grab it.
Okay, good.
But you want to tell 3 minutes a joke though?
Let's put Venus on the spot, because why not? Girl power.
You ready, Venus?
Said, let's put Venus on the spot. Of course I'm not ready. I was prepared for everything but that.
Well, it doesn't have to be jokes, but for the love of late night, it better
be funny.
Okay. So lately I've been, trying to make new friends, and I'm socially awkward. A lot of people don't understand that about me because I'm always smiling and people like me and they talk to me and stuff. But like sometimes I'm standing in line minding my own business and somebody will just like start telling me their whole life story in Spanish. And I'd be like, I don't speak Spanish, don't understand a word you're saying. So of course it makes them want to say more to me. It's understandable that they would want to say more since I don't understand what they're saying. That is neither here nor there, because I went to a meeting the other day, and when I get into rooms with groups of large people, there's a very common question that I get asked, and it's what are you? And honestly, I feel like cussing them out because they're not really they're not tuning in to Sauced in the City, where I can inform them that I am an Indigenegress. I make it plain here that I am an Indigenegress, but this is really the only place that I have identified myself as an Indigenegress, because everywhere else in the world, people are still asking me, what are you? And I find it kind of insulting because I think it's obvious that I'm a human. I think it's obvious that I'm a female human. You know, I'm just saying, like, doesn't really take a lot. Yeah, all I gotta do is scan down a little bit. I'm getting Randy's vote now. When we play Snake Out, I've got a plan. But anyway, what I was saying is that yeah, it looks like maybe John might not be coming back, and dating is strange. And I've got questions and I've got concerns. But when I grow up, I'm gonna have half a shot. I'm gonna have half a shot at something or of something. We're gonna figure it out eventually. But what was I going to say? I had something so profound to say. Oh yeah, this is not a PG episode, so I did want to say fuck, fuckity fuck, and
Sure. Shit, fuck. Sure.
Shit, damn motherfucker.
Well, you know what's odd about what you say is it's been about 2.5 minutes. But if you don't, what's odd about it is, why do people have to know what you are? Why? What's the big deal? You know,
I don't know. I find it quite rude because, like, I don't go running up to them and asking them, you know, if they're pregnant or what they are. And I think these questions are like equally as rude. You know, I think these are like.
I think so too. What business is of theirs to start with?
Well, maybe they want to get me pregnant, and maybe they want to find out what our babies would look like if they could actually manage to get some.
Maybe so.
I don't know, but
I mean, it's like me. If I wasn't so white, I mean, they don't run up to me and say, "What are you?"
You're white.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. But see, right now they're trying to figure out what ship to put me on, so that way they know that they can. So that way they know to send me back home wherever they got me from. They don't realize that you got to get a spaceship to bring Venus, the indigenous home.
What is the indigenous? Anyways, what is that exactly?
Indigenous is the Indians that were born here in America before we got colonized, and the Negress, of course, is I am a member of the tribe of the people who were once enslaved.
So you're a Native American then?
And black.
And black.
Mm-hmm.
Shazam.
Yeah. So when it comes to reparations talks, I want double my portion because I look like this and I've had to live these circumstances.
Well, you need to come down here to Tampa and go over to Hard Rock Casino and put your DNA over there, because if you're part of a tribe, you're going to get 40 grand. If you're 100%, you get 40 grand a month.
Are they collecting? Are they collecting samples down there? Because I'm gonna need the free test in order to get my benefits.
Yeah, you go over there and talk to the chief, and they've got all kinds of people over there at the Hard Rock. Because they run the whole thing basically. To go over there and tell them you're a Native American, and you want to put in your DNA, and you're going to get your check, 40 grand a month. It's a fact. They're making $4 billion.
Have me spit into a tube?
Whatever you got to do. Yeah. So, because I've driven for the Billies, and they're nice people. That's Chief Billies, the Billies. That's the family of the.
And they don't make you do like different tests. Like I want you to start dancing and make it rain and all that message up, right?
That's just a DNA test. That's it. And it'll figure out what your past background is. And if you're 100%, 40 grand a month, just like that. I think, I wish I was Indian. I'd be down there putting my DNA in out there, just like that. Just like that. I wish I was Indian. I'd be down there.
See, now I hear the echo. That's weird.
I'm hearing it now.
No, that wasn't the echo. I pulled up another device to see if I could see who they thought we were gonna. Who they thought was gonna win out here. And there's a delay.
What we're going to do is we're going to let David Green decide the snake out, right?
Sure.
Because I mean, if you say Randy, I mean, I'm out. That only leaves one guy. So it's
Randy,
not.
I was gonna pick you last because I panned down. I knew you were gonna you're gonna give me this.
He's gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. He doesn't want to be responsible for pissing either one of us off. So what's it gonna be, funny man?
David, Funny Man Green, you hear us? Can you hear us? put that package down.
Yeah, I hear.
All right. You got to vote on between Venus or Jenny? Who was the funniest or best storyteller? Just this time. That's not forever.
The
Is
funniest, you said the funniest storyteller.
Yeah, for that little bit there.
Only reason, I mean, both of them was funny. The only reason why I'm giving it to Beans is she lasted longer than 3 minutes.
She did, didn't she? She went longer. You came up a little short there, Venus.
Well, you interrupted me, Randy.
Sorry.
It's all good. I ain't even
Let's-
mad. I ain't even mad. I could get 10 points at the end of the game if I guess who the winner was. And
That's
I mean,
right.
Now there's only 4 of us, and I didn't vote for John anyway. So you can imagine that we got a game going on here. So
So was
So
that
we're
10
mov-
points or 5
So-
points?
you got 10
That's-
points.
Woohoo! Okay.
Now take your round the victory. Take your
Yes,
victory
take
lap.
your victory lap.
Whoop, whoop. Thanks for having me, and thanks audience for participating, and thanks Brenda for letting us know that we're not echoing after all, and thank you Funny Man Green for voting for me and stuff and everything, and I love you all, and I'm glad to be here and stuff, and yeah,
Congratulations.
thanks.
So Venus, you checked the other and it's not echoing.
Yeah, it's not echoing over there either.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think we're
Do we
good.
still have some folks out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Fantastic. What's the next game, Venus?
We got Who Done It.
Oh, done it. All right. I know some folks submitted the story, so you picked the first one. What's the rules, Venus?
Well, actually, why don't I let Beans describe the rules of Who Done It?
All right. So the rules are that the people that wanted to participate had to send a story to Venus, and she's going to read the story out loud, and then we have to guess who wrote the story. And if everybody guesses wrong, then the storyteller gets 5 points. But everybody who guesses correctly gets 5 points. So after the story is read and everybody picks who they think did it, then the person, they do like a count of 3, and whoever told the story has to turn their camera off. And then that's how they know who did it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Venus, start with the first story.
Oh, you think I ain't? I'm about to tell this story because this hungered castmate said, we had a holiday dinner at one of my cousins. This was my cousin's coming out party. She made a vegan tofu meatloaf and wondered why none of us would touch it. She got the idea when she caught us taking up a collection to buy pizzas.
Busted. As they stay away from that tofu, they got to buy pizza because
A coming out party for being a vegan, though. Like, I mean, that's like something like, where does that come from?
well, I don't know. I think Dave, Funny Man Green is a vegan, but I don't think his family is. I think it's Jenny. That's a Jenny story right there. If I ever heard it. What do you think, Funny Man Green? Who is it?
A tofu
Yeah,
meat.
that sounds just like. No, because you was slick before. No, I'm going with Randy. Yeah. Every time you the first to talk and stuff and all, it's it's Randy.
Randy does look like he would tell somebody about a vegan meatloaf that he needs a pizza instead.
Yeah. It's Funny Man's vegan, like you said. So, Randy, you just might have read it on yourself there. I don't know.
So you agree, Jenny, that it's me?
I don't know.
I'm
Well,
voting
we're
for
gonna
you.
let you take your individual vote because we don't want to deprive you of the opportunity.
I'm voting for you. So David says me. Jenny says me. Venus, you already know, so you got to tell us who's it belong to.
Well, no. That's
I
not
think
how.
the person who it belongs to can tell who it belongs to.
Yeah, you're supposed to turn your
Oh.
camera off on the count of 3.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Okay.
Whoever's
So let me-
story it is, please do turn off your camera at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you just turned your mic on. You didn't turn your camera off, but I was gonna vote for you,
No.
you sly bastard.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, Funny Man Green. Come back on and tell us this story. How did this go down?
Okay, so how the story goes is I can remember what holiday it was, but the person who decided to turn vegan, told everybody to have it at her house. So you know what I mean? What was it? I can't remember. Like I can't remember what holiday it was. Anyway, everybody was.
well, it had to be Thanksgiving if it's turkey.
Everybody was. That's what everybody was thinking. Turkey ham, all that mess. No, chicken, man. It was all vegan, and the main junk was tofu meatloaf.
Tofu meatloaf.
For one, I don't even know what the hell tofu is or what it's made out of. But she
That's-
has the nerve to be mad. She has the nerve to be mad because the whole day nobody would touch it. She was like, I can't believe nobody couldn't even take a piece of it. I was like, no, anybody, no. I don't know what that nuts is.
Tofu is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's god awful. It's basically squeezed soybeans.
Mm,
That's tofu, and it's flavorless.
fermented soybeans at
And
that.
that is 10 points for Funny Man Green because he got y'all fooled.
Yeah.
Moving right along, I'm going to go right on ahead and move on to the next story. And
Next
what
story.
we got is here. This short and funny explanation says this castmate had their choice stolen from them when they weren't even offered a red pill. However, later they had a fine time learning the magic of the blue pill when Secret Santa gave them a Viagra as a Christmas gift that year.
So what was stolen in the beginning?
Their choice. They didn't get to choose between the red and the blue pill. They had no choice but to receive the blue pill, which was gifted to them as a Secret Santa gift.
The thing is, Viagra, I mean, you wouldn't take Viagra, and she wouldn't take Viagra, and David's already told his story. So
So it's gotta be you.
what happens to a woman when she takes Viagra?
I heard that she gets aroused because I saw some movie about it.
Does the same thing? She gets a hard
Yeah,
on?
there is women
It was a
Viagra.
movie
There is
about
women. There is women Viagra.
Oh yeah, there's women Viagra. But what if she takes man Viagra? Does she get a hard on?
I don't know. Why don't you try it and let us know?
Well, I would definitely get a hard on. I heard it worked pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to say Jen again. Why not?
I'm
I'm stuck.
Did we even say it was a female? I feel like I said they, but
Well,
Randy decided it was a female.
I think it's a female.
If that's the case, then it could have even been your story, Venus.
It could have been. It could have been.
Is that your answer?
I don't have an answer. I'm not allowed to give an answer.
No, I'm talking to Jenny. Is that Jenny's answer?
Oh, because that's right. You can't. I'm paying attention. Sorry.
She already knows.
My spicy vape's kicking in. But I still think it might be you just because.
And David, Funny Man Green, who you think it is?
I think it's beans.
Beans. So I said beans, and Venus said, oh, she can't. David said beans. She said Venus. Okay, on the count of 3, will the true person of this story turn the camera off? 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Now I'm confused.
You're supposed to turn your camera off if it's your story.
Yeah, if it's your story, you got to turn your camera off. I know who sent me that story. I changed a couple of words, but
Okay,
Was
well,
that your?
now-
Was
now
that your?
I'm-
Was that your story, Jen?
did anybody on screen give Viagra from a Secret Santa that year?
Well, but that wasn't my story.
I changed some words, but
That was more than some words. That was like changing it up completely.
that's right, because you got to give them the details.
I did give them the details. You were supposed to read this, and then I was going to comment on the details. This I'm not playing my game right.
Now turn your camera off for Christ's sakes.
Press it.
We're just gonna have her turn it back on. She gets
Yeah, but
up
like-
back to her
Now
story.
turn it back on. Now tell your story.
Tell your story.
Okay, I'm going to read my
All
story,
right,
and
I
then
got my
I'm going to
point.
elaborate on my story.
There you
Because
go.
what
Ahead,
I
hurry up.
said was one year at a company Christmas party, I received of all things a gag gift. Sorry, I meant to say it was a white elephant Christmas party that I got stuck with as a gag gift. A partially used sample pack of Viagra. Like there were already a couple of capsules that were missing out of the pack. But who were we to let a good thing go to waste? And so I don't know if it was my husband or my fiance or whatever he was at the time, but the asshole who left me. Anyway, but when we were happy and we were ready to use it, it was actually pretty crazy. It took a while to kick in, but that damn thing stood tall for hours. And did you know that it turns your field of vision blue? Not sure if that's a normal side effect or if this pack was expired, but a memorable mishap nonetheless. That's what you were supposed to read verbatim. And then I was going to explain more about that, but now I don't know if I should or not because you ruined it for me.
So you took a Viagra, a man.
No, he did.
Oh,
In
okay.
a tense that made it sound like it could have been either one of y'all, but then it just got confusing and weird, and I didn't even know that was my story. I was like,
Didn't even know
Noted.
your story.
I will make sure that I'm more close to the storyline next time I update it. In the meantime, we'll try it again with somebody else's storyline that I also updated.
So
Okay.
me and David get 10 points,
yeah.
Yeah.
and Jenny gets 0,
Yeah.
just to rub it in.
Okay.
All
So
right, go ahead.
So this little snot of a castmate wrote me saying, I had a bad cold and went up to the teacher and started to ask a question, but I coughed and a big goober landed on his shirt. Ew.
That was a Christmas mishap story.
It's a mishap.
Okay.
It didn't specify what time of year, but this was the story, and it didn't have. We were not bound to Christmas. It was a holiday. It was a holiday mishap, but any occasion where you can learn is a holiday, too. So just go ahead and give it to the person who had this story that they went to go talk to the teacher because they had a question and blew goober on them.
Fine Man Green, who you think it is? Is he there somewhere?
Yeah.
There he is.
I wanted to say you, but that story was too short.
Well, but see, that's the thing is Venus is paraphrasing the stories. She's not
I'm
reading them
paraphrasing the stories.
like Miss Brenda would read the stories word for word off the screen. That way you could tell based on how they talked who is
Randy.
what.
It's Randy.
It's got to be a Randy story.
Is
Because
that what you say, Jenny?
sure, let's go with that.
So that's your
You're
final
the-
answer.
Sure.
That's your final answer, Funny Man Green?
Yeah.
All right, so on the count of 3, the person that owns this story, turn the camera off. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
You
All
got
right,
me.
Randy, go ahead and tell us how the story really went.
This business math teacher, his name was Dan, and he was a football coach too. And so I that you get all that gunk in your throat from colds and stuff like that. So I went up there to ask a question about business math, good intentions. And so I had this big cough and a big goober flew out. I mean, it was a big one. You could see it flying. And I watched it. It's like slow motion. and it lands right on his shirt. He had a nice shirt on with the tie and everything. And it's right on his shirt. And I looked down, I was like, he's going to get pretty angry about this. And the thing I could not believe was he did not say a word. He did not even flinch. He just wiped it off and went about class. And that was kind of the surprising part, because I thought he was going to throw a temper. Because I know if somebody spit on me, I might be kind of pissed off about it. If he took it like a champion, and no big deal. But he knew. I mean, he knew I was sick, and he knew what the problem was. So it's not like I did on purpose. Although, not that I wouldn't like to spit on some teachers from time to time, back in the day. So he knew I didn't do it on purpose. So that's why I imagine that's why he just sloughed it off.
Well, Jimmy says you should have caught it, Randy, as slow as it was moving.
Got it. Are you kidding me? I don't want that green gunk in my hand. It was a big old green gunk.
You understand why at first I didn't think it was Randy's sword?
They're not short, that's for sure.
Yeah, I shortened it. I made it short and I made it skinny so that way we had enough room to actually elaborate on our stories.
So I guess I get 0 to rub it in, and Jenny and David get 10, I guess. Is that's the way it works?
We're
right,
running
Jenny?
through.
I get 0, and you both guessed it was my story.
Well, we each get 5. You would have
5.
gotten 10 if we'd all guessed wrong.
Okay, so you just get 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. What's the next game we're gonna play?
Well, we're running through these games because at this point we done ran through those, and then we got the You Say trivia, and then all we got to do is authenticate the points because we've been playing games like wizards out here. I don't know how that happened, but we made it through.
So does everybody have their questions ready?
I did.
I do too.
All right. Well, go ahead, Jenny. Let's hear
Okay.
your question.
It's going to be another movie trivia.
Oh,
And,
boy.
and the quote is, I am in Lesbians with You. Okay, what movie said that? Is it Love Actually, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, or Circumstance? Okay,
Well, hold that
the
thought for a minute.
is-
Venus, go over the rules for the You Say trivia.
For You Say It trivia, we will be asking a question that can be confirmed by Googling to verify. The audience can certainly help us out by going and checking the Google or providing their answers, or perhaps even misleading the castmates while we try to decide. Now, if y'all want to play along, you got to let Jenny know because she's supposed to be keeping track of your points too if you're in there like that. Now, also, what happens is when the question has been asked, the answers can only be repeated a second time. By the third time, if you need to know the answers, the issue is already dead. So you got to go off of memory from what the A, B, and C was.
All right, Jenny, go ahead and read the question again.
All right, so I'm going to repeat my question. It is a movie trivia quote, and the quote is, I am in Lesbians with You. What movie did this come from? Is it A, Love Actually, B, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, or C, Circumstance?
I wish I had a clue.
That sounds like some Scott Pilgrim stuff, though.
Was that B?
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim was B.
What about you, Funny Man Green? You know the answer?
It's B.
It's B. So I'm riding the bandwagon here. I'm going with B. So we all say it's B.
Yeah,
Give
Give
us the
yourself
answer.
5 points.
Hot
I'll give it to you.
dog. Hot
That's the
dog.
first 5 points I got tonight.
Sweet.
You know why? It's because we didn't play Tap In.
Right?
Let's
we
play
haven't.
Tap In. After
Well,
we do You Say, we'll do the Tap In so we can see. We're playing it in reverse, but it's okay. All right. Who
All right.
wants to do their next USA?
Funny Man Green, you got a question?
You got some more Michael Jackson for us?
That's probably what it's going to be.
Well,
Let's
it doesn't
see.
have to be. Michael Jackson has a whole family, and they are all very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Flame Man Green, you hear us as he goes back and forth?
You
got
got
your-
Uh,
You got your question.
Can I go next? I'm
all
a
right.
little
All right.
tied up right now.
I got a good question. Want me to give y'all my question while we're waiting?
Good, Venus.
Okay, so, all right. So the lack of gratification can lead to significant emotional distress, including feelings of being undesirable, anger, frustration, and diminished sense of connection to a partner. Which of these things might a woman not do in response to having to ask for oral sex and having to cope with ongoing dissatisfaction? A, communication and problem solving, initiating direct, honest conversation. B, giving his cheating ass a threesome. Or C, seeking professional help, including but not limited to hoes, hands, and toys. Again, the question is, which one of these things might a woman not do in response to having to ask for oral sex and having to cope with ongoing dissatisfaction? A, communication and problem solving, initiating direct, honest conversation. B, giving his cheating ass a threesome. C, seeking professional help, including but not limited to hoes, hands, and toys.
Wow. That's a serious question.
Very serious.
And Googleable. You can verify via Google what the answer is. Audience, do y'all have any answers and responses for that?
Just for lack of me knowing anything, A.
So,
we're just going with A.
So I've done A. So I'm gonna have to say that's not realistic to me anyway. It might not be. It might be more realistic to the rest of the world out there, but I'm neurodivergent, so I think there is no box. Like, why bother to think inside or outside of a box? There is no box. And I would only resort to B if after communicating I did not accomplish anything, and I have also resorted to C. So going with B.
B. That's experience talking?
That's experience talking all the way.
All right, Funny Man Green, what's your answer? This is a dangerous question. Did you write it down?
No, this is okay. So this question is in the viewpoint of a woman.
Yes.
Apparently.
I mean, I hate to be mean, but women don't communicate. So I'm saying, oh,
Oh. Jay
Well-
Watch says B. He's trying to get some points on the board.
I'm going with B right here, being in the clueless department.
All right. Are we done taking answers? Is everybody in the audience done responding to this awesome question? What do you say?
I think so.
Okay. Well, the correct answer is not the one Funny Man Green gave, because I'll tell you what, we're the first ones to try to talk it out and see if we can't get you to open up a solution
Mhm.
that we can compromise some.
Yeah, you open up a solution, we just might open up our legs. What?
Yeah, and there's that too. I mean, if you really think about it, the calling in the professional help, such as getting a counselor or a hoe or a hand or a toy, that might work. But I'll tell you what, the last thing I would do is give his cheating ass a threesome.
Mm-hmm.
So B is the answer.
He is the answer. He is
Ah,
definitely the answer.
so David gets nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Jenny get 5.
Yes.
Oh man, thank you so much, Matt Timney.
And Jay Watch gets 5 because he was paying attention, because he's a good
Yeah.
person.
Jay Watch gets those points. Don't forget to write down his points.
Yep, all 5 of them. Now
Yep.
you're tied.
Funny Man Green, you got your question all loaded up?
yep.
All right, let's hear it.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
I'm ready. I'm sitting on the edge of my
Are
seat.
you ready? And you can hear me. Okay.
Is it about Michael Jackson?
Oh my goodness.
William Albright.
It's not
all right.
about Michael Jackson. It's about his cousin. Y'all don't even know his cousin because we barely ever talk about his cousin.
They were saying like my blood pressure rose up like another like 190 something or something. Yeah.
Apparently, the manager's there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to get it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
It's like,
Anyone.
Randy, you have his logo.
do,
All right. All right. Thanks.
do,
You.
All right. So Michael Jackson did a song called Unbreakable. What rapper was featured in this? Was it A, Jay-Z? Was it B, Biggie? Or was it C, Tupac?
Say it again. Say it again.
Michael Jackson did a song called Unbreakable. What rapper was featured in this song? Was it A, Jay-Z? Was it B, Biggie? Or was it C, Tupac?
I can't hear
Tupac
you
is
when you're
first.
clapping. So I didn't even hear what B was. Either time.
Tupac, Jay-Z, and Biggie Smalls.
A was Jay-Z, B was Biggie, and A is Jay-Z, B is Biggie, and C is Tupac. Tupac Shakur.
Well, two of those guys are dead, right?
Yeah, but when was the song made? Because so is Michael Jackson. So
Matt Dimney said it was Luther Vandross.
I don't even think that was one of the options.
Is he a rapper? Does he play the guitar?
No, Luther Vandross is not a rapper.
Well, I would say because Jay-Z's the only one still alive. But when Michael Jackson was that the 80s, 90s? Do you know this answer, Renus?
Well, what I know is that Matt Timney said it was actually Barry Manilow.
Yeah,
He's not using Google to give us answers.
Okay, well, Jay Watch thinks it's Biggie, so I'm gonna go with that because
We're in the
Because he
Jay
looks
Watch.
like Biggie.
We're in the Jay Watch bandwagon. Biggie. Everybody says Biggie.
sure. Yeah.
That's what was that? B, C,
Yeah. I think it was B. Whatever the one.
whoever Biggie Smalls was. What's the right answer there, Funny Man Green?
The answer is Biggie Smalls.
Hey. So
Then
we
we
get
said
5
Biggie.
each, and Funny Man
Jay
Green
Watch
gets the
said
big.
5.
And Jay Watch also gets 5 points. Don't forget to give Jay Watch his 5 points.
Funny Man Green gets 0.
Yes.
And Matt Timney's getting a negative 15. He's at Ringo. He's at Ringo Starr.
That's great.
Yeah, he was kind of out of the ballpark.
No, he was about to say the Beatles next. Paul McCartney.
I think
Okay.
his computer's broken.
Okay, so I did get some tap-in questions, and since we didn't get a chance to tap in earlier, we'll just go ahead and do that just to get these extra points here.
All
Okay.
right. Does Randy have a trivia question?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
Randy, do you have a trivia question?
Possibly, I had something. Let me check my email real quick.
Jay Watch has a trivia question in the comments too.
Well, yeah, let Jay Watch do it, and then I'll do mine.
Okay. It says, how many bones are in the adult human body? A 206, B 207, C 208. I feel like he's done this to us before.
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is good because the numbers are really close together, which is going to make it feel like we're either really close or really closer.
Mm-hmm. So,
I was going to say 208.
Yeah, because it would make sense that it would be an even number instead of an odd number.
There's two sides of the body.
Yeah. And 206, that would be weird to. I think that sounds good too. Sure.
Yeah, 208. Are we all green on that?
Funny Man?
206.
You think it's 206?
Funny Man Green. Are you sure about that, Funny Man Green?
I feel like
No, I didn't go around counting my bones and stuff.
All right. So
darn it all. I was just about to say Funny Man Green looks more sciencey than I am.
We're gonna go with.
What Matt
I'm gonna
Timmy
go
said.
with what Randy said. So whenever you're ready, Jay Watch, to tell us who's wrong and who's right, then.
So we're all going with 208. Is that no?
Well, no. Green
No.
said 206, and he got it right, so he gets 5, and we don't. And Matt Timney had a question, but he didn't let us finish the previous question, so we never got. Oh, he's telling us. Okay, so Matt Timney's got a trivia question too, and he's given us the 3 answers. It says,
Jenny, wait a second, Jenny. Just remember to build the drama. Just don't throw it out there.
No.
Make people wait for the answer.
Yeah, no. That's
She's
what
trying to catch up to the answers. He's typing
Those
them
are
in
the
one at a
answers.
time.
It's though it says which president was a nuclear scientist. His 3 options are George H.W. Bush, Lyndon Johnson, or Jimmy Carter. So those are the 3 answers to his question, which is which president was a nuclear scientist? George H.W., Lyndon Johnson, or Jimmy Carter?
Well, believe it or not, and this is crazy because I thought it was crazy when I heard it. Jimmy Carter is a nuclear scientist. He was
I
in the
was
Navy.
definitely about to say Jimmy Carter's probably definitely not the nuclear scientist. So
Oh
tell
no,
us
he
more, Randy.
is. He was in the Navy, and he worked
Jimmy
on
Carter.
a he worked on a nuclear ship, and he is a nuclear scientist. Believe it or not,
Well, then
my-
I'm going to jump on bandwagon because I heard that confidence in Funny Man Green's voice.
when I heard that the first time I heard it, I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Jay
He was a
Watts
peanut.
agrees. He said also Jimmy.
And
He's
I
a
think,
peanut farmer.
and I think Matt already answered that it
Matt
was
Timney
C,
said correct.
but
It was Jimmy Carter.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well,
So we all get 5, and
Yeah,
poor
I'm
Matt
gonna
gets
throw
0.
it to you, Jay Watch, because even though you answered Jimmy after he said correct, I'm still counting it because it was like within the same minute. So you were probably still typing while he was still typing. So 5 to you, and 5 to Green Man, and 5 to me, and 5 to Randy, and 5 to Venus. Yay!
Because we just like to rub it in. You get
Yeah.
0.
Jimmy George Carter Jr. Haha, that's great.
But there's a story behind that. Jimmy Carter. Does anybody remember 3 Mile Island?
Well, Matt Timney says that he worked for Jimmy and Rick over. He was the first one to man a nuclear submarine.
Mhm.
Right.
And I just read an interesting thing on Facebook about him too, where there was like a nuclear reactor that was fixing to melt down or something during his presidency, and he entered the room. You could only be in the room for 90 seconds at a time, and then someone else had to go in and keep doing things to disable it. And during his presidential term, he was actually one of the guys that suited up in the radioactive suits and helped save the world.
That was 3 Mile Island,
Okay, cool.
Pennsylvania, Ohio, Pennsylvania. That's northern Pennsylvania, a nuclear plant up there. And the other funny thing about that is that the company that built the place, they knew what was wrong with it. It was a valve stuck open. So the cooling that was supposed to be cooling the water, cooling the nuclear reactor down, stuck open. So the water was being released into the river, into the atmosphere. The company that built the place kept trying to call the command center to tell them what was wrong with it. There was only one phone in the command center, and it was always busy because they were calling everybody else. It would have been fixed. It would have been fixed like that.
Mm.
I know the whole story.
Crazy.
If you didn't notice.
Now we know.
Knowing is half the battle. We are so informed. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull up that game of tapped in because I got a couple of questions and we were supposed to tap in and we ain't tapping nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and run that one back for tapping because I have questions signed up for tapping so that y'all can tap in.
Now that
So
I'm sober.
first, let me
Oh,
know
sure.
y'all ready.
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? Because we're gonna unwarm up. We're gonna warm down now.
Funny Man Green, are you ready?
Winding down.
Hold on 1 sec.
Okay.
Give him 1 second.
No, man, listen, he's a working man. Be working day and night.
I know, we just picking.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So the question is, what position on the traffic light is the yellow light?
Tap in.
Tap in.
That was Rennie Jenny.
Slow
That was
down. It's fixing to turn red. Slow down.
I said what position, so that is an incorrect answer. Who knows
Tap
where
in.
it is? Okay. Funny Man Green.
I misheard you.
It's positioned in the middle.
There you go. There you go. That's 5 points for Funny Man Green.
All right.
Okay. Next tap in question.
Hold on. We'll get to 20 points. Okay.
What radio station am I an executive at?
Tap in.
Ooh. I didn't see that screen. Okay. Got to start over because I didn't see you guys do that. Okay. Now again.
I can tell you who it was. That was it was Randy. Randy yelled tap in first.
Yeah, that's because my finger slipped because I was still writing down your 5 points.
That's fantastic. Okay, Randy. So what radio station do I work with?
That's the 100.
Tap in.
All right. We got another opportunity here because all he gave was part of the answer. Anybody else want to try to tap in for that?
Tap in.
Okay, I heard you. We got to stop whispering that, Rennie Jenny. Go ahead, tell me. What radio station do I work with?
It's Hype 100.
There we go. Hype 100 internet radio station is the radio station that I work with. And you know what? After I ask this last question, we're gonna give one of y'all a sponsor spotlight, and then we're gonna tally the points and get everybody up to date. Okay. So my last question for tap in is gonna be: how many lines do a crosswalk have?
Tap.
That was slow, but okay, Rennie and Jenny. How many lines do a crosswalk have?
I'm winding down. I'm gonna go with 2.
Oh my goodness, that is the correct answer.
That was a total guess too, because for some reason I imagined more intricate things in the picture. So I was like, I think it's 2.
Wonderful.
I'm already wound up.
Okay.
I can't.
So since we're already wound up, how about we let you be the sponsor spotlight? Go ahead and tell us about your gig and who it all is that brings you here today.
Well, it's Bacon's fault that I'm here. She roped me in because I roped her in, because she's kind of, but not exactly, like homeless right now. And like she needed a place to crash, and I needed to have a yard sale because I had too much shit. So I brought her ass down here from Arkansas, okay, 3 hours away, and then somehow I managed to manifest the malfunction junction too, just in my den, and they stayed here for long enough. But in that time, she was doing the podcast. And she was sitting in my den, soaking up my internet, and I just decided to pop my head on the screen, like you did that one time at Jay Watch's house. And I was just like, hi. And she just decided that I was funny too. And that's how the term beans got coined, is because of Bacon. It's all her fault, and you're welcome.
Okay. Well, that having been said, I can see that Jay Watch was pretty close to being the one to tap in. So you're really lucky that he couldn't turn his computer off and let me see his screen first, because he might have answered first. I don't know. But what I do know is that we've got some points to calculate, so we can see who won the blind, see who picked the winner. That's the winner for real, so that we can see who gets the sauce points.
Okay. Well, who wants to go first? Because I still count.
Do. Does that sound like Jeopardy?
It does sound Jeopardy-ish. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of. I got to work on my do-do-dos.
Do-do-do.
Do-do-dos. That's the when nobody says anything else music to get something done, because you should never have silence on a podcast or streaming or whatever it is.
What I know is that I'm catching up on the comments, and Matt Timney said he was dressed up like Joan of Arc. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff over here.
All kinds of things. It's crazy. Okay, so who wants to go first in their shout outs and point scores, and is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really That we're really at that point where we got to do that, and then you got to confirm the points so that we can do that last part where we confirm the sauce points to see if anybody's got any sauce in the city.
Well, you know, I never did my trivia question.
Oh, why don't we do that then, Randy?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's my question. How much does a hummingbird weigh? Is it less than a penny? A. More than a penny? B. Same as a nickel? C. So I'll say it again. How much does a hummingbird weigh? Less than a penny? More than a penny? Or about a nickel?
I think about a nickel, especially with a belly full of seeds. I bet you about a nickel.
Jenny?
I'm gonna say less than a penny because more than a penny just sounds like a weird answer, and a nickel sounds too heavy for a hummingbird because they're so lightweight. They're so tiny.
Flyman Green, you got an answer?
Oh yeah, it's less than a penny.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't believe that, because I'll tell you what, a nickel. I don't know. I think a nickel. What they got over here?
Is that everybody's final answer?
That's what I'm going with. And
So
Green
Funny
Man's-
Man Green says less than a penny.
Matt
Venus says,
Tierney says you gotta give a metric weight.
I don't know metrics. Are you crazy?
Yeah, this isn't Europe.
Yeah, he said 1 milligram.
1 milligram. So Venus, you say less than a penny or a nickel?
No, I said about a nickel.
About a nickel. And Jenny said less than a penny.
And so did Funny Man.
So is everybody ready for the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's less than a penny.
Oh,
That's what the internet says. I mean,
Less
are they
than a penny.
lying? Does the internet does not lie.
Well,
Okay.
Matt Timney said a dime. That was not an that was not an offered response though.
no.
The internet.
That answer sounded quite internet.
The internet does not lie.
My dad didn't lie either while he was out cheating on his wife.
So we're gonna do shout outs. Jenny, did you do you're gonna do your shout outs and point score, and you gotta elect the winner of the game, which Venus is gonna say if we won or not, right?
Sure.
Well, the point score is gonna say who won, and I'm just gonna talk about who sent me answers that guessed right about who the winner was.
Okay. And then they get the points.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So you want
So-
me to go first?
Just go ahead and go first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess let me shout out again to all the audience for participating with us and for y'all for live streaming with us. Funny Man Green for working and playing. It's always fun to have my comedy husband on here with me. And you started doing this too. I don't know when you started doing this, but Mr. Jimmy George made me so self-conscious about it. Now I caught you doing it too. How do we know he wasn't talking about you? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm still salty about that.
What's your point score?
I got 55.
And then who you think won the game?
Well, I thought that Venus was gonna win the game because she'd been kicking my ass the last couple times, but with my kicker and all, I'm the one kicking ass tonight.
So you think you won the game?
I do
Okay. All right. Funny Man Green.
the points go.
Shout outs, point
Yeah.
score, and who won the game for extra. How many
my
points?
Sorry, and my game master is Venus.
Yeah, that's what we thought. So Funny Man Green, it's your shout outs, point score, and who you think won the game for how many points, Venus? How many points you get if you guess this right?
How many points? Oh, if he gets who won the game, he's gonna get an extra 10 points.
Extra 10 points. Okay, Funny Man Green, you ready? Put that package down.
All right, so I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to you, Randy, for hosting. A shout out to Venus You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Coming up with a, you know what I mean, the new game, the questions and everything, you know. So pretty much shout out to everybody that's on the screen, everybody that's, you know what I mean, that's in the comments. Big shout out to Brenda. Shout out to the Morning Mac crew. Shout out to, you know what I mean, everybody that's, you know what I mean, that's trying to, you know what I mean, do comedy or whatever, you know what I mean, bring some positivity into this world or whatever. Because so much negativity and everything.
Amen to that.
Now,
What's your point
as far
score?
as my, I don't know, I'll say 50.
50.
I got you at 45, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
you almost nailed it. Even throwing all those packages around, and he almost got it.
Mhm.
I'd say there's no way you knew.
What say you, Authenticator?
Who won the game? And for the extra, if you get it right.
I said beans because I didn't think I would have a chance to be close. You being a host and, you know what I mean, I got big boobs or whatever, you know, so I was like, I was going over who had the biggest whack.
All right, Venus, your shout outs, your score, and who you guessing won the game.
Okay, I just need to confirm what was Bean's score.
Mine was 55 and Funny Man's was 45.
Yeah, that's.
But if he,
I had 45 for him, and I remember that Randy had asked for authentication, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't hearing distortion because as authenticator, I'm trying to be authentic in my response. Now, as far as my point score, I do believe I got 637 points, making me the winner. 637 or 15, one or the other.
So
You know,
37 minus 600.
something
Okay.
like that.
I got 15.
15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who'd you guess that's going to won the game?
Who did I guess was going to win the game? Randy, I thought you was going to win, so I don't get 10 points. and Matt Timney, he's the real MVP because he said we all win.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
kindly.
I'm gonna put it on the books that Matt Timney has some sauce bucks in the stash, and when I unveil what they can rack them up for in the audience, then we're gonna talk about them sauce points and what they'll be applicable toward. That's actually beneficial for them to keep track of their own points.
Well,
But anyway,
who guessed properly?
so who guessed properly? That would be Funny Man Green with his 10-point receiving self because he chose beans. He said Santana.
Which, if we add 10 points to his 45, then he and I are tied.
No, we're not
Oh.
tied because the winner was already announced. Beans,
Oh.
you were already the winner, and the 10 points comes after that, and that is written in the bylaws of the game in the document that I created about that in particular. So,
She's got it all written down.
no, I don't have it written. I have a document in Google, and I'll be glad to share it with Brenda if she needs the ins and outs. But it's in there.
Spreadsheet.
And yeah, I created a document to ensure that we could look back upon it and duplicate it if it was necessary, because I do enjoy testing systems. Now we do have to
What's the point of having extra points if it's not added to your score?
Well, you get to be the high scorer. It's on there. It says, well, you're not the winner. You are the high scorer. So it adds another level to how many different ways you can win with Sauce in the City. Also, you can put those sauce points aside for future use, like the people in the audience, in the event that you're not able to use them to amplify your score because you wanted to be the high scorer.
So
Some
say-
people do just want to be the high scorer. They want to beat the winner, just in numbers.
Damn,
Huh?
Damn, I let her win for nothing.
Yes, you let her win so that you could have 10 sauce points. Boy, 10 sauce points. They're going to come in handy. So I'll put you on the books that Funny Man Green didn't get to use his 10. So as a bookie, I'm going to create a little notebook so we're going to have a page, and you got 10 sauce points. Now we have to test our funny on this game because we've got here a game that we tried, and it's going to be an easier way for our audience to see. Oh.
See, he's doing it again.
Well, the thing is, though, Jenny, did you include your 5-point kicker
Yes.
that was in your score?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes, she did. I listened to her do it. She said, including my kicker, when she started counting out her points. So
Okay.
she definitely did take control of that, and she definitely was the winner. And Funny Man would have been the high scorer, but he took his sauce points and put them on the book so that way he can apply it for later, like the people in the audience. That's
Which,
how
by
we're
the
doing
way, Jay Watch got 15 too. So.
Yeah, Jay Watch got 15, and he said the devil is in the details. So
Mhm.
maybe we should ask him if he's got any shout outs. You got any shout outs for us to shout out for you out loud, or you want to just type something nice there, Jay Watch? You want to take a walk around the winner's circle, or you want to tell us who you thought was going to win? Because you didn't get your vote in early enough, but we could still see what you thought. And that way he could say it was beans, and he didn't get the sauce points though. looking for anybody else who might have said that. And comedian Jay Watch said Jimmy. No, he was saying hi to Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hot chocolate.
Jimmy, right?
Well, Venus, you were talking about playing another game. I thought.
No, we gotta test our funny because that new game that we just played. We didn't never try it before, so we gotta see. Does it get an A? Does it get a B? Does it get a C? Does it get a D? Or does it get a F? We'll never try it fucking again.
Well, David Green doesn't like it, but we're going to hear from David Green. What do you think about that game, Funny Man Green?
The only reason why I'm gonna give it a D plus is because it's because it's not adding. I'm just I don't know.
He feels cheated.
It would have been better. It would have been better if it added to the score. You know what I mean?
Funny Man Green's calling bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay,
all right, Jenny, what do you think of the game?
We got a D plus. All right, what else we got?
I'm gonna give it a B minus because it was kind of we didn't quite understand it, so maybe once we can wrap our heads around it better. But I do like if what I'm understanding is true, that those points are then sandbagged. So now Funny Man technically could win next time simply by calling in his 10 points from this round or from this show.
No,
So
that would be too fun. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the points in a bank on a book. I'm gonna keep score of people who identify that they got the sauce points. And later down the road, there's going to be another level to the game that these points will be applicable for.
Later down the road.
Okay.
Later down the road. So we're gonna rack them up for a good while, and then somebody's gonna have 2,000 sauce points, and I'm gonna be like, and guess what you can use that for?
We're going down to the strip club.
You know what? We might want to talk about field trips, but I was thinking other prizes and incentives. But it could be a trip to the strip club. We will see. But anyway, we still got to test that funny, Randy. What kind of grade are you going to give this game?
Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
My man's got a question.
Yeah. Okay. So back to the game. Some said got a sandbag or throwing up the points or whatever like that. And somebody like me with a bad memory or something, let's say it's a month or something down the road or something. I got 500 stored points or something. Would I be able to? Would I have to use all 500? When I decided, when I remember or something like that or something, or when I could wait, hold up, let me use 30 for this game and 40 for this game or whatever like that.
She's writing it down, Funny
Now-
Man Green.
Now,
and
what I'm doing is I'm gonna get me a little notebook like a bookie would, and I'm gonna put that page on there with your name on it. And every time you get some sauce points, I'm gonna put them on there. And then there's going to be a reward for having points down the road. Right now, we're just starting to stack them, so we don't know what the prize is. The prize is gonna be TBD. Okay, but we're going to work that detail out. Right now, though, we're starting with the racking up of points that will be kept on a log, like a bookie who kept track of your winning bets.
Funny Man Green, she's going to send you updates quarterly.
Oh, now you must be getting ready to type them up, Randy, because I didn't say all of that. What I said was I was going to have a notebook. I'm going to get a little one, and I'm going to write the numbers in there when they get sauce bucks. And then I'm going to, like when my grandfather loaned people money, I'm draw a line under it periodically and update how many's on there. And should somebody, find a way to utilize the bucks before I say what we're supposed to be using them on, then I will minus them off and keep an accurate record of what points they do and do not have.
Well, for me, the grade, I give the game about a B. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, it needs more practice, more polish. I think when you first told me, I think my brain was hurting. I'm glad you're writing it all down because I don't think I'd be able to write all that down. So yeah, about a B. It's just like any game. We got to do it more. It becomes more polished, and then we expect it. We know what to expect, and then we can do it better, and better. But I did like it. I mean,
I think Matt Timney might be offering up himself as a prize. I saw something in there, Matt Timney, and he said,
I need somebody to dig a ditch in my yard. You ready to dig a ditch?
Oh no, I think he's probably only offering for limited solutions. I don't think digging a ditch is what my internet husband is trying to agree to right now. So I'm gonna have to stand in the gap, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this game a B as well, because I feel like we haven't worked out all of the kinks yet, but I feel really good about the fact that it's got a passing grade, so we will try it again. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Absolutely.
And Jaywatch did a shout out in the comments like 10 minutes ago. He says, shout out to Sauce in the City cast, chat, Brenda Brown point score 25. He thinks he's got Game Master me, and yay.
Outstanding. I'm glad Jaywatch showed up. I thought he was. I guess
actually,
pretty busy.
Matt Timney says he's done well to dig ditches, and he'd be proud to dig a ditch for you, Mr. Fulton.
I think he meant Fulton.
Who's Fulton?
I think he meant you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think he meant Holton, but it came out Fulton. I got Fultons in my family though, so he might have been offering to dig a ditch for my cousin. I don't know. Either way, it's good. Matt Timney is offering himself up to dig ditches out here for sauce points. I love this. But that is our gentle letdown to let y'all know that the games have been concluded for the evening, and that we love you and appreciate you, and hope that you have liked and subscribed, and that you will be coming back with us to join us on our next episode. And today is Wednesday, so we are looking at which day, people?
Friday.
Friday. Gentle reminder, same time, same channel. And we will be, looking forward to getting sauced with you again next episode.
Yeah.
So thank you, Venus. You do a great job. Thank you, Funny Man Green. Talk about dedication. Doing two jobs at the same time. Thank you, Jenny. You always show up. Show up. And thanks, Brenda. I don't know if Brenda's out there or not. She's always letting us do this, and it's always good times. Thank Matt Timney, Nacho Brian, Jaywatch. Who else was in the comments out there? Anybody else?
Somebody keeps posting a link to some website that I'm like, I don't know if I should click on that.
I don't want to click on that. Some porno site.
Like a Funny Man Green screen.
What in the world?
It looks R-rated.
It does. It looks like, I don't know what we're looking at. Yeah.
Is he in the bathroom?
It really does.
Right. We're going to do a usual thing. We're going to exhale on count of 3. So On the count of three, we're going to all exit. And good night, everybody. See you on
Night.
Good Times. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Good night, everybody.
Night. I'll read one more comment. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna give you 3 minutes until Steven gets back of comedy. It does not have to be jokes, but until he gets back, at least make it funny. And go.
All right, so in the spirit of Mother's Day, I know it's kind of, you guys know my mom's blind, so it's really hard for me to shop for her. There's no abundance of Braille Mother's Day cards. It's fucked up. I was going to learn to speak Braille, but you have no idea how impossible that shit is, man. There's too much clicking. You can't get you there. You just can't fucking do it. Now,
man.
I love my mom a lot, and I tried to help her out. The first chick I ever dated was a blind chick. Okay, they got a lot in common. You would think. No, they fucking hated each other. Couldn't see eye to eye on a fucking thing, and it pissed me
my
the fuck off.
God.
Made my life hard as fuck. You just don't understand.
Oh my God.
Now, my mom, I'm telling you now, I love my mom. I do. She's the only mom I got. She's the reason I am alive, even though she has suffered from postpartum depression for 41 years. You know how old I am, right? 41, just turned 41 years. Yeah. But see, sometimes my mom, she fucks up. She does. She still talks to me like she still sees shit. And when she, oh my God, when she fucking does that, goddamn. Now, listen, I don't hit my mother. I would never hit my mother. But if you don't think for one fucking second that I wouldn't move the fucking furniture around in the house just to fuck with her, you were out of your goddamn mind. Yeah. What the fuck did you just say to me? Hold the fuck on once. Let me just slide this coffee table over about 3 inches to the fucking left. I'm just going to sit back and watch what happens. I'm telling you now. I mean, that's the thing about it. She won't ever fucking see it coming, but she'll definitely hear it happen. I mean, she'll hear it fucking happen.
Oh my
You
God.
think by now she'd be able to flip over this shit like Daredevil or something. No, nope. Echolocation just never fucking clicked with her. Nope.
Oh man.
None of that shit. Was writing a fucking little parody to Cocaine. I was going to call it Hurricane. Well, if she wants to go out, Mom has to think about Hurricane. Echolocate the door. Clicks Mr. Shoes on the floor. Hurricane. Mama blind. She's so blind. Fucking blind. And she needs Hurricane. She fucking hates that joke, but it ain't like she can see me to fucking, do anything about it. It's bad. Now, listen, I will say this about that woman, man. She may not be able to see shit, but she will fuck you up with a flip-flop from like 50 feet out. I don't know how the fuck she does it. If she hears the wind moving or what. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like the spirits are telling her what the fuck's going on in Braille. I have no fucking clue. But you can say one fucked up thing to her, man, and she'll hit you with a fucking flopper ring so quick, man, like it ain't nothing. Just, oh, shit. What the fuck is that?
I'm sitting here watching my dreams as they materialize on the screen. All these funny people who come along to experience my vision of what comedy means to me. They play the games. They follow the rules. They come together like clowns and fools to have a great time in the name of Sauce in the City. Shout out to them. Shout out to them one and all. Shout out to them for catching me when I fall. Sauce in the City.
Man, y'all see my shirt? Y'all see my shirt? That's Miss Brenda Brown, man. I love being on Sauced in the City. Y'all check it out. Go to YouTube. It's like an internet game show for comedians, but with rules. And who's making sure we follow them? The one and only Miss Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child. Thank you for you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Now, let me tell you, Miss Brenda Brown don't play, all right? Miss Brenda Brown does not play. Comedians start running their mouth too much. She's like, baby. They need to hear me more than they need to hear you. God's God order. I mean, she will cut them off. They running their mouth too much. It's like she would, if she had a trapdoor button, she would use it. And I mean, mid joke, she don't play, but that's what makes it great. She wrangles comedians from across the world, not just the country, to keeps us in check and shouts us out on her own platforms. She's out here making sure the laughs keep coming and that we're all seen and supported. So y'all do me a favor. Find MBSC Entertainment on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Look for the playlist for Sauced in the City and Miss Brenda Brown. We appreciate y'all. And together we achieve more. Love y'all. Peace.
Where the hell am I at? Kind of shit is this? Man, I'm gonna tell y'all. Martin Luther King had a dream. Obviously, this was not it. Man, I got an issue with this shit. How the hell did I become the hell part of this show? I used to do clean shows. Let me tell you something. Man, this lady at my church came to me and said, Phil, can you do a clean show for the church? I thought about that shit for a minute. I said, hell yeah. I mean, I'm serious. This shit is real. I went to my pastor.